Welcome back, Stoned Squad. DanIsStoned here, and today I am going to be talking about the 1.5 Menander update's estimated time of arrival, all this based off the most recent dev diary, and why it's a risky move by Paradox. Now, I know I'm a little bit late to the party because the dev diary was released on Monday, and we are now Saturday at the current time of recording, but it's taken me a little bit of time for me to coherently formulate my thoughts on the matter into something well structured and organised. Anyway, that not too small intro is now out of the way, and let's delve into why I feel like Menander's ETA is a strange move, and a risky one at that. Anyway, we are going to start things off with the recent dev diary for Imperator, so you guys who may have not read the dev diary can understand where I am going to be coming from. In this dev diary released on the 22nd of June, myself and many other Imperator fans included assumed that we would get an actual concrete release date for the Menander update that is centered around upheaving culture. However, to mine and many others' great surprise, we were greeted to this. Hi all, Jamor here. We're busy putting finishing touches on 1.5 Menander, and we want to release it in the best possible condition, with a full team around to give it the necessary post-launch support. In order to let my team get a bit of a break before coming back and finishing the thing, we will be pausing dev diaries for now. The team will take the summer vacation at various points over July. You can expect a resumption of communication in August, so until then, have fun and stay safe out there. What this essentially means, or from how I interpret the dev diary, is that the update is nearly ready but not fleshed out yet, and that in order to get the update ready for release, the team must work on it some more. The diary states a resumption of communications in August, a bit more than a month away, so I feel that it's quite safe for us to assume that 1.5 will release sometime in the month of August. Now, we can all speculate on the multitude of reasons behind this potential late summer release. One of the most probable reasons would be to avoid a repeat of the Emperor update fiasco for EU4. Now, as disappointed I am that it will be very likely that 1.5 Menander will be released sometime in August, I am more than happy to allow the studio more time to polish what is probably going to be one of the most important updates for Imperator. Player count has been dwindling over the past months back to pre-Cicero levels, and you kind of get the feeling that this update is going to be make or break for the game. However, this move, while many will see it as not an abnormal release time for Paradox, which it is not, but it's not without risk, and a big risk at that. First of all, releasing Menander in August makes the update coincide agonisingly close with the release of Crusader Kings 3, due to hit Steam on the 1st of September. This move in itself is incredibly risky. Releasing Menander so close to CK3 could have the unwanted consequence of diverting player attention to the much anticipated CK3, effectively pulling players out when the update should be pulling players old and new back in. Secondly, while it is okay to take more time to polish the update, it has to be done correctly. There is no room for failure in what is already an incredibly fragile game, and a repeat of the most recent Emperor update for EU4 must be avoided at all costs. Over recent years, Paradox have garnered a bit of an unwanted reputation within the community for not quality testing their DLC/updates, as well as charging top dollar for what is more often than not a buggy product that does not seem to be quality tested, or if it has, it's been done very poorly. This is particularly evident for EU4 DLC. A simple look at the Steam reviews for their DLC, notably Golden Century and Dharma, are immediately the ones that come to mind, show a lot of negative comments and reviews. The Megacorp update for Stellaris is also another prime example. Failure to properly test the update and make it ready for release would, in my opinion, be a catastrophe for the game and would likely be the final nail in the coffin, driving what few loyal followers there are left away from the game. 1.5 Menander must be a success, and so must the Autumn of War update. My hope is that the studio has learned from the Emperor fiasco and the slow decline in positive feedback for their DLCs and updates, and that as a consequence, Menander was pushed back in order to make sure the update is fully operational, quality tested, bug-free, and most importantly, full of quality content. In my humble opinion, Paradox should beta test the update, allowing them to simultaneously get the necessary feedback from the fans, as well as quality test their product. This was done with the Cicero update to great effect. Maybe they have this plan for when the holidays are finished, maybe they don't plan to beta test it at all, I don't know. However, what I do know is that if the update is anywhere near finished at the time of writing this piece, Menander should be beta tested while they're out on vacation, allowing us fans to give them the necessary feedback and essentially bug test the update for free, helping assure quality control. People might say, well, Dan, this is not possible since paid DLC will also be released. Well, I'm fairly confident that in this day and age, if Paradox really wanted to, they could just release the general free update as a beta, and the paid DLC could easily be locked. I mean, for God's sake, we're in the 21st century, it's got to be able to be done. By pushing the estimated release date for Menander back sometime in August, I feel that Paradox are playing some form of Russian roulette with Imperator Rome. Making the probable release date sometime in August is a risky double-edged sword. On the one hand, you have more time to polish the update, and there's literally no room for mistakes, by the way, but on the other hand, you divert much needed attention to the game due to the highly anticipated CK3, which will release about the same time. Again, I feel that a beta test would have been the best way forward in this scenario, and I cannot fathom why Paradox are not doing this. The only explanation that I can come up with is that the update is nowhere near ready yet, and that a beta test is not possible. Hopefully, the Emperor fiasco was to kick up the backside they needed, and this will translate into the Menander update, and any other Paradox game for that matter, which, touch wood, will be the success we all hope and need it to be. One thing is for sure, we'll definitely find out in August if the decision was the right one, but I for one am not entirely convinced. I do hope, however, to be proven wrong. Well, that's all from me, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let me know in the comments section below what you think about a probable August release date for Menander. Will there also be a beta? And will 1.5 give the game the boost it needs? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. And with that all said and done, my rant is now over. Bye for now, and I'll catch you all in the next one.